Keep your eyes on Jesus, because there's means you're Sunday. Today I want to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. And I haven't made any videos in a while. So I'm going to teach you how to solve this cube. Yeah. So let me scramble it up. Okay guys, so first what you're going to do is you want to solve a daisy. And first, before we begin, the opposite of yellow is always going to be white. That's all you always want to notice. So how we're going to solve a daisy, it's easy. Like you just find a white like this and you swap it up. Yeah. You want to make sure it's like right there. So let's look for another one. Here it is right here. Because we'll look for another one in the middle. Like you'll make sure it's like in the middle of like a straight line like this. So you just do that, do that, do that, do that, and then do that. Okay. Now you want to make these colors match. So what you want to do is when we get these are matched. So what you want to do is you want to make this match the green, like this one. Let's say this is a white, so we want this green to match this. So you want to do that, make it match. You just scroll it down. Let's look for another one. This matches orange, so we swing that down. Okay. So now what we see, we solved the white cross. So now what we're going to do is when we solve the whites. Well, that's in the wrong place. So what you want to do is you want to find a white up here. You have to put it down here. This is really tricky for me to figure out. So what you want to do is do this. So that goes right here. So I'm going to do this way, that way, that way, that way. Now we'll place in a white that matches this color right here. Let's look for another one. Here's one. It goes here. So you're going to do that way, that way, that way, and that way. Okay, so we have this one here. So we need to get this down here. So yeah. So let's put that back down. Okay. Here it is. Now it's down here. I have to put that down. Okay. Let's get this down here, guys. So do that. Make sure it's not in the way. Go back. You know, solve this corner again, and then it's down. That takes me a minute. That took me a long time to figure out. So this goes here. Oh wait, this goes here. So if this goes here, that goes there. So do this here, do that here, do that here. And that should solve your whites. And now what you want to do is you want to solve the corners, the second layer. So you're going to do that, makes this orange match this. But you can't use a yellow, because if you use a yellow, it won't work, because you want the yellows up top to solve the top layer. So yeah. So let's say this, for example. This, you'll make this match in orange. So here. See, this goes here. So that goes there. So you'll do this to solve a corner. You'll go, that's that way, up that way, up that way, and yeah. And you see it messed it up. So you're gonna make sure this faces you, and you're gonna go that way, that way, that way, and then that way. Okay, that solved the corner. So now I need two more. So let's find this other one. Let's find another one right here we can do. Okay, let's find it. Oh, here it is right here. So like if this happens, what you want to do is just put this yellow here and then put it in the right spot like this. And we get that out of there. So yeah, you just put it in again. See, now it's removed. So let's put that in the right spot. Like again, you want to go that way, that way, that way, that way, then that way, that way, that way, that way. Now place it in the corner. So okay, I need one more. So it's right here, it's right there. So let's put it in there. Same thing, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, and then that way. Okay, Second layer done. So now what you want to do is you want to solve a yellow cross. And like if you have like just a yellow middle, you just hold it however you want to. And if you already have the gun, you hold it like I'm holding it right here. If you have a yellow here to here, just hold it like I'm holding it. You can hold a yellow here. If you have the straight yellow line right here. Like I said, if you have nothing, you can hold it however you want to. You want to do this algorithm. Front to the right, left, then up that way, that way, that way, that way, and then that way. This gives us the yellow line. And you want to hold it just like this. Same algorithm. That way, that way, that way, and then that way. This will give us our yellow cross. So now what you want to do is make this match, which I have one matched right here. And I have, okay, so you have to have two you have to have two. So let's see, does that match? No, let's see, okay. I have some next to each other. So I'm going to have to do this algorithm once. If you have two crossing each other, like if you had one here and one here, like you just have to hold it like this. You have to do this algorithm twice. You're going to go that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way, and that way, and that way. And that will place all your top corners in the right spot. So now what we want to do, like I said, cross each other, you do that twice. So now we have to place the corners in the right spot. Not solve them, but place them. Let's see. Like, let's say this one first. Well, like mine, looks like I don't think I have none solved. So you want to do this algorithm just to, like if you had one. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, and then that way. Oh, well, yeah, that's what you would want to do. If you didn't have none, that's what you would want to do. Let me get these matched. Okay. Okay, so, okay. See, I have one right here. See, like, see your example. This is green, orange. As it looks, but it is. So, yeah, yeah. Well, this is a quick way. Like, if you see one matched and that up there, it ain't solved. So, you want to do this right here. Like to solve one. You want to do that right there to solve it. See, you already got one. A corner solved. So now we're going to do this algorithm right here to do like for anything for this situations. If you have three, you hold it just how I'm holding. You're going to do this algorithm. That way, that way. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Up that way, up that way, that way. That way, up that way, and up that way, and up that way. And that will do something for you. Like you may have to, sometimes you have to do that a couple times. Let me do that again. It'll probably fix it this time. Okay, so see if you do it like that, it won't work. So we want to do, I have to hold it here. See, you want to do this right here to solve a corner. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I have all the yellow solved, and let's do it one more time. See what happens. Okay. Well, sometimes if you do that, you have to do, okay, so it looks like I have to do the algorithm again. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do this right. Oh, whoops. So you want to, sorry, that way. Okay, looks like I have all of them solved now. So I have to do this algorithm right here. This is when you do the algorithm, guys. You're gonna do that way. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way, and then that way. Okay, looks like I have to do it again. Okay, guys. So you might have to do those algorithms again and again to solve it again. I mean to solve this right here. So it looks like I have to do it one more time because I have these two headlights here. I don't know. Solve right here, two unsolved right here this way. Oh, I have this little case, see guys? Looks like I have to do it one more time because I still have these headlights here. I have to do it one more time. So let's do this. Let's do this. And that should solve your Rubik's Cube, guys. Subscribe to see any more videos. Bye, guys.